Hello everybody, my name is Petr Koutný and today I have for you another brilliant chess game. Let's follow game Karpov Lautier Dortmund 1995 and let's improve our chess because what I believe, what's the best way how to improve our chess is to follow the games of the great chess player of chess history, and up to me, Anatoly Karpov is absolutely without any doubt one of the most exciting, famous and strongest chess player of chess history. So that's the reason why it's good to follow his games. That's the reason why it's good to understand his games. And that's the reason why the best way how to improve our chess is to follow, for example, games of Anatoly Karpov. So Anatoly Karpov is going to play short castle and now rook d1. Because this rook is looking to black's queen immediately leaving this pin, and nothing special happened. Okay, after a3, exchange on c4 and e5. Now, Karpov played knight h4 with hope to jump to f5. No way, because black was ready. And, okay, Karpov took on e5, bishop d2, knight a5, knight g3, and bishop d3. I think that till now everything makes sense, but this position is not such a good for black as at the first look you can think, because white's got a strong plan, and that's the reason why I believe it's good to remember this game as one of the most typical chess game of Anatoly Karpov. So, Anatoly Karpov has a standard plan. He's starting to push his pawns and played the minority attack. Okay, his two pawns are going to go forward, are going to die, and are going to be exchanged at least for two black pawns. The white's plan is to make a weakness somewhere on c6, b7 or a7 and then launch attack against these weaknesses. Black's counter-attack is now difficult, and that's something interesting because the most typical plan here for black is to attack white's king. But white is ready and he's able to stop all black's threats. So if black is without any threats, let's play white's plan. So b4 is a strong, knight g6 and a4. Now white's got threat a5 and a6. And for this reason black played a6. Never mind, bishop c3 and bishop d4. That's a typical Karpov moves. Before he's going for his main plan, he's trying to improve his position. And after exchange on d4, now e4, knight f3, finally he played move b5. Now it's time. After this break, black is doomed to finding himself with a weak pawn on the queen side. And that's something what Anatoly Karpov was waiting for. Again, I am going to play this position for one more time. How easy, how typical is to play this plan. So b4, a4, with threat a5, a6, and for black it's hard to stop white to play this plan. Bishop c3, bishop d4, and it's nice to see that white is ready to stop any chance for black's counter-attack. Any sign of black's attack against a white's king are gone, and only white's got plan how to play on queen side. b5, exchange, and now knight e5. Okay, maybe bishop h3. It's interesting, but it's not working at all. After e5, bishop g2, knight e5, and queen e5. Maybe black's got compensation for sacrificed piece, but I have the feeling that white is still slightly better. Maybe Michal Tal will find something against Anatoly Karpov, but Anatoly Karpov used to be not only one of the strongest chess players of all times, but he was a great defender, and I can't believe that he will defend this position. At least that was interesting variation. But what's happened? It was knight e5, exchange, and finally Anatoly Karpov knows that pawn on c6 is a bigger black weakness. So now it's up to him to attack the opponent's weakness on c6. And he will manage to attack against this pawn. So it was important for white to stop all black's counterattack against white's king. And if he did, now it's time to attack weakness on c6. Now rook c1 and now rook d6. Queen c3, of course. Why not to go for endgame? Because in endgame there are no threats against white's king, no more attacks, and only attacks against pawn weaknesses on c6. So knight d7 and bishop e2, a forcing line leading to big problems for black. Okay, exchange on d1, bishop d1, and exchange on c3, f4, and knight e2, improving the worst place piece. And maybe black is lost here. Looks like from nothing to victory, Anatoly Karpov managed to outplay his opponent. And I will show you his plan for one more time after this game. So let's finish this game and then let's play the most interesting moves again. So, okay, c5, knight d4, bishop g4, knight b5, and knight d6. Knight a4 and e5, e6, and black resign it. Maybe after now rook a3 and knight c8, black is losing. What's happened here? I think that till now everything looks like okay, nothing special happened. Both are playing interesting position with level chances, but this typical attack 2 against 3 is the powerful attack. What is good to follow? It's good to remember that if you have chance, just follow this plan. b4, a4, b5, a5, and then just go and attack opponent weakness. Make sure that your opponent doesn't have chance to attack you. Make sure that his counterattack, it's not a strong and it's not a danger. And then you improve your chess. So, okay, b4, a4, bishop c3, bishop d4, exchange, e4, knight f3, we saw, b5, exchange, now finally exchange on e5 and pawn weakness on c6. After a few more moves, Anatoly Karpov was looking for some piece exchange, and after he entered endgame. So exchange, take, thank you very much, f4, knight, beautiful move where Anatoly Karpov is improving his knight, knight d4, pin, knight b5, and now he's going to play e5, e6, and black resign it. Looks like a simple job for Anatoly Karpov. I think that it was a tough game, and Anatoly Karpov proved that he is one of the strongest chess players of all times, and I believe that this game is worth of your time. It's good to remember his plans, his ideas, and his moves. I believe that you enjoyed and you saw something interesting. If yes, just feel free and press like or press follow and made my day. And see you soon in our another YouTube chess video. Just thank you very much for your time, attention, likes and follows. and play chess. See you. Bye bye.